Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Happy Monday to Knicks Nation. This is another episode of the Knicks Fan TV podcast, lunchtime edition of the quarantine stream. I hope everybody's remaining safe out there as we go through this, tough time for our society. But every day we get closer and closer to normalcy. So I hope I can provide a little bit of, levity for your days and help you guys get through. This episode, we're going to talk about Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen is unhappy with the Chicago Bulls, and is he somebody that the Knicks should have on their radar in terms of a trade? I want to talk about that for a little bit. Not going to be a long show, no phone calls, just a very quick live stream to touch on this. So, the funny thing is that we're talking about Julius Randle yesterday, and the discontent that some of his teammates had with him in terms of his style of play and not fitting in. Is Julius a proper fit at the 4? We had a 4 before that, one that could properly stretch the floor, play some defense for us, and light up MSG, but we won't put that name out there anymore. All we will say is that, or all I'll say is that, it's just so funny that now we're looking for an upgrade to Julius Randle when we had him already. But anyway, I say that to say, while we had that show on, it was released in the news that Lauri Markkanen is unhappy with the direction of the Chicago Bulls. Now, if you thought the Knicks organization was in utter chaos and dysfunction, listen, the Bulls will make you thinking otherwise, man. I was in Chicago for the All-Star break, and they got billboards calling for the heads of the president, Gar Forman, and GM John Paxson. It's not looking good in Chicago. The coaching staff is under fire. You saw Levine and the coach Jim Boylan getting into it. They want wholesale changes in Chicago, and Lauri Markkanen has now expressed his displeasure with the direction of the Bulls. So could he shake loose? Is this somebody that should be on our radar? And I would say the Knicks would have to look into this. It's a no-brainer. You have to look into this and see how much it's going to cost. Now, let's get into the pros and cons a little bit, all right? From a pro perspective, this is a guy that's going to stretch the floor for you. This is the stretch floor four that we're looking to replace with the guy that we had. He's a guy that's going to fit in well with R.J. Barrett, with Mitchell Robinson, spacing the floor very well for those guys. A high IQ player that can mix it up from all three levels. We know what Lauri can bring. We know what Lauri can bring from the offensive standpoint. I remember games at MSG, him going head up with Porzingis. And listen, Lauri he's got game. You know what I mean? He definitely has game. And as I said, it gives us that stretch four that we really need to help RJ's game, help Mitch's game, and really just make it a little bit easier for everybody else on the court. Another low usage player as well. So that will be a pro. Now, let's take a look at some cons, because there are some cons with a player like this. Number one, this year is a down year for him. He's in his third season, and this was very, very much a down year for him. He's regressed to, let me pull up his season stats, 14-6. Now, his best season was his sophomore year, where he averaged 18-9, 36% from 3, 43% overall. He's now dipped down in those numbers to 34% from 3 and 42% overall. His minutes have also dipped this season as well to about 29 per, where last year was hovering around 32 per. So his minutes have gone down. How he's being used in the offense, it has also changed. Now, according to him, Jim Boylan and his group have marketed him more as a spot-up shooter, standing in the corner. Whereas last year, he was able to mix it up a lot. This year, only 4% of his shots are coming from, 2-point shots are coming from 10 feet and back. So there's no mid-range there with Markkanen. And he's only taking about 11 shots a game. So that's down as well from his sophomore year, where he was really good, where it's 15 shots a game. So his production has definitely dipped from his sophomore year, where he was outstanding. So again, is that the player? Is that the system? Were they just not using him right? Were they too much into the analytics that they really never got Markkanen, got his full potential? So he's having a down year. I don't know if that's the coach or I don't know if that's him. Another area I think that's a potential con is his durability. How durable is this kid? I mean, he only played 50 games this season. He was hurt this season. He had a pelvic injury. Now the season's about to be over. They only got through about 60 something games. Last year he only played 50 of the 82. Rookie campaign, he missed about 14 games. So how durable can he be? You know, one thing about Julius Randle, when we talk about Randle and what the best option is for him, one thing about Randle, he was durable. Now, he missed that time due to death in the family, and you know, we send our condolences, but he came every night. He showed up every night. He was very durable. Porzingis before him, very not durable, you know, oftentimes injured. You know, Lauri looks like he's that type of guy too. The injuries are definitely a concern. So that's that. Production, injuries. Another con would be defense. You know, defense and toughness. Those things have often been used as points of criticism when it comes to marketing. How badly does he want it? Can he bang for those 82 games? You know, is he going to defend at a high level? Second year, sophomore year, I believe he averaged about 9 boards. This year, he dropped down to about 6. Now, I see some people in the chat, so it's everybody in the chat debating whether he's a 5 or a 4. Well, he played about 70% of possessions at the 4, only about 20% at the 5, and that's all 3 seasons. He averaged about 70% of possessions playing the 4 and about 23% at the 5. So that's another area. And then the other con is going to be the cost. You know, what is going to be the cost of getting marketing here? How low can you buy him? You know, he's having a down year, hasn't been durable. The Bulls are likely going to have a new front office. Are they going to look to get the most out of him? Are they going to look to keep him? He's only 22 years old, so that's another pro. But, you know, how much is it going to cost? And if you're going to have to trade assets, obviously you're going to have to trade assets depending on the cost. Is Christian Wood a better alternative to marketing if you're just going to have to shell out the cash? Is Christian Wood a better option for us than marketing would be if he's going to give you a bit better defense, better rebounding, can also shoot it, but he's just going to cost you in terms of salary and not assets? So the price is something that we have to be cognizant of, for sure. For sure, man. So, but like I said, something that the Knicks absolutely need to be checking in on, because this guy can help us. So what is their motivation with Julius Randle? Well, we'll see. Could they offer Randle in a package to get marketing along with some picks? You know, what type of picks are we talking about? Unprotected, you know, lottery unprotected. What is the price for Lauri Markkanen? Again, just something to be leery of, you know, something to be leery of. This is a guy that could come on our radar. This could be a cheap buy, depending on, you know, what the Bulls are looking for. Knicks have 7 first-round picks within the next 4 years, I believe. So could Leon Rose get creative there and make a move? Let's see. So to everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. We got a super chat in from P. Ramos. Sends us a super chat. We definitely appreciate it. Let's see who's in here. We got Metaphysical Logic in here. Ishmael, how you feeling? No Dice 414. Trevor McKenzie, how you feeling? Rare Form's not impressed. He says he's just all right. He's all right. Stephen Fox says Lauri reminds me of Wagner on Washington. Trade DSJ for him. Young Ham, appreciate it, man. Young Ham appreciates the stream. Yeah, man, appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Definitely. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying marketing is your franchise savior. I'm just saying in terms of fit moving forward with this team, how we want to build this team. If Randle is not your guy, then you gotta get a guy that's gonna stretch it a bit better for you. Marketing is a better fit to me, based on how this team is currently constituted. So you guys be the judge, man. Ari, how you feeling, man? Ari's in the building. What's going on? Trevor McKenzie, I appreciate it, man. Sean Kearns in the chat said, I think we can get more with Christian Wood. You know, that's the thing. Is Christian Wood more versatile than Lauri, right? He's a guy he's going to get more boards. He's shooting it at about 38% as well, Christian Wood. He's going to play a little more defense, get you some more hustle plays. So could Christian Wood be more of an intriguing option? Interesting to consider. But again, just food for thought. I just wanted to hop on quick live, very quick live. Just wanted to salute you guys, help you guys get through your days and whatnot, and let's continue to talk hoops. Looks like the season is going to wrap up, so we're gonna get into that off-season talk a little bit more. Our draft previews have been going on. We're gonna get into that some more this week. Working on a couple more interviews, so keep your fingers crossed on that. And remember that these shows are available in audio podcast format: Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, and Stitcher. So it's always available in audio format if you can't watch it on YouTube. Support the show via merch. Super chats are always appreciated. Or you can do these 3 things for free. Hit that thumbs up every time you come in before you leave. Share these videos. Very important. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, email, text. It all makes a difference if you share these videos, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It's all free, so you don't miss the next one. We got a super chat in here from Bad Book 1. He's a Bulls fan, but he's a big fan of the show. Bad Book 1 says, sad to see him leave, but Chicago is a mess. Salute to Knicks fan. Thanks, CP, for the diversion. Appreciate you, Bad Book 1. Adele Chapman sends us a super chat. He says, Bertans or Lauri? Bertans versus Lauri. Who would you rather have? Well, let's look at some of the stats, man. And salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let's look up, see how Bertans is doing. I don't really like ESPN's search. Let's see. Bertans, 15-4. 40, what's he doing from downtown? 42% this year for Bertans. 42% from downtown this year. And they list him as a 3, a 6'10" 3. Hey, how about both? You could sign Bertans, trade for Markkanen. You have a lineup. What if you get a lineup of LaMelo, RJ, Bertans, Markkanen, and Mitch? What do you think about that? To me, Bertans is more of a 4. I don't really see him as a 3 like that, but they list him here as a 3. So yeah, you could sign one, trade for the other. But I like Bertans as a possible addition to this lineup as well. We'll see what the Wizards want to do. They got a lot of salary locked in on Bradley Beal and John Wall at the moment. Will they be willing to cash out on Bertans? Bertans is due for a payday as well. So we shall see. Super chats from Ismail Rivas. He said, if you trade Randall and DSJ for Markkanen, what do you do with Kevin Knox? Well, I think you continue to bring Knox off the bench. You continue to develop Kev and bring him off the bench. I don't see that you need to make a move for Knox right away. I think you continue to bring him off the bench, continue to try to develop him, and you let it play out. I don't really see a trade market for Kevin Knox at this moment anyway. I don't think he's worth much. I don't think he's worth much to this team, so you might as well keep him and see if he gets better. Maybe his third coach in 3 years gets him right. That's part of the problem. What type of development are we investing into here? So, yeah, man. Like I said, just something to consider. We're working on a game show style trivia structure. We got a lot of merch and stuff to give away to the fans before the season is over. So we got like a game show kind of concept that we're working on. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to win some prizes. We got hats, we got jerseys, stuff like that. So that could be great. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord group, if any one of my mods are in there that can throw the link to the Discord chat in there, we got about 200 people or so in the Discord group. So if you guys want to continue the conversation after this show, definitely jump in the Discord group. And we also have a Twitter DM group. You know, some of you guys use these applications, some don't. So if you guys are more Twitter people, we have a Twitter DM group as well, private DM group. All you got to do is just share this show with the hashtag postgame NYK. There we go. Postgame NYK. Share this on Twitter, Postgame NYK, and we'll put you in the private Twitter DM group. All right, so stay tuned. Throw your notifications on. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Absolutely essential. Throw your notifications on so you don't miss the next show. We're going to try to have something for you guys tomorrow. I'm still working on scheduling, but at the very least, we'll be back at the latest Wednesday with our mailbag Q&A. Myself, CK2K, my man JL's from Nick of Time Show will be here as well. So at the very latest, Wednesday night, we will be back. My guy Chuck D, the general, is in the building. Salute to Chuck D. Hope you're doing safe out there. My guy Alex Collins checking in from Ireland as well. Salute to you guys. And yeah, man, I'm going to get back to taking care of some business. You guys keep it well. Leave a comment in the chat. What do you think about pursuing Lauri Markkanen? And yeah, man, see you guys Wednesday night. Peace.